You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we got some bad news. Bad news if your name is Beijing Biden. Some absolutely good news if you are a common sense thinking person. Now, we've been covering these transgenders infiltrating women's and girls' sports for the past several years here on this channel, man. There has been an uptick because the left has been pushing this. They are confusing kids and trying to poison their mind. Girls, women, having their sports invaded by males. The left says, hey, that's perfectly okay, man. They say it's not really happening, even though it's happening a lot. The past 2 to 3 years, man, it's definitely been more males identifying as females more than ever in the sports world. Probably in society as well, man, because these kids are being indoctrinated, man, in schools by the left. And if you actually disagree with that, then they want to call you some type of a bigot. Now, Joe Biden is in the White House, man, and this guy is the most progressive occupier of the Oval Office ever. And I don't even know why I'm even saying progressive, because it's really regressive. I mean, what is actually progressive about having men identifying as women and invading women's sports? Doesn't make any sense, man. But the Biden administration, Joe Biden himself, man, this dude has had transgenders stripping down at the White House. Dylan Mulvaney speaking to him on camera at the White House. Yeah, wokeness has infiltrated every aspect of life. But it's probably on the decline, guys, because I believe even Democrats, man, don't even want males infiltrating women's sports. Well, Joe Biden, man, he got some bad news from the courts the other day, because you guys probably already know Joe Biden wants to amend Title IX to include gender identity. Now, Title IX was actually designed to protect women, give them opportunities in sports. But oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. We need men to infiltrate women's sports, to destroy women. Yeah, let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate the support. So here we go. Check this out, guys. Federal court blocks implementation of Biden's Title IX rules in 6 more states. Yeah, it's dropping like flies, guys. Dropping like flies. It says here, a federal court has blocked the implementation of Joe Biden's latest rewrite of Title IX education rules in 6 more states after a West Virginia middle school girl sued her state for being forced to compete in school sports with a boy who identifies as a transgender girl. Shout out to the courts, man. The injunction blocks Biden's rules from going into effect in Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana, Virginia, and West Virginia. Yeah. And by the way, Virginia, guys, is actually more of a blue state. Okay? Now, of course, it's actually been trending red, and right now the polls say that Trump can actually take Virginia. But for the most part, Virginia has been a blue state for the past 20 years. Anyway, the latest rulings comes less than a week after a federal judge in Louisiana blocked the rules from being implemented in Louisiana, Mississippi, Montana, Idaho, all of which joined together in a lawsuit to stop the rules from going into effect. Last week, U.S. District Judge Terry A. Doty called the new rules and, quote, abuse of power and a threat to democracy. Yeah, but apparently, Joe Biden wants these males to emasculate themselves. Considering, Joe Biden's supposed to be a male, he shouldn't want males emasculating themselves. He should want males to actually grow up to be men, be masculine, man. There's nothing wrong with masculinity. masculinity. Nothing wrong. Just like women are supposed to be women. Anyway, the new ruling adds to the debate that Biden's changes are impossible to square with the original purpose of the federal education rules, Fox News reported. Quote, nonetheless, despite society's enduring recognition of biological differences between the sexes, as well as an individual's basic right to bodily privacy, the final rule mandates that schools permit biological men into women's intimate spaces and women's into men's within the educational environment based entirely on a person's subjective gender identity, the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Kentucky said in its ruling revealed on Monday. Now, what I find interesting, guys, why aren't we actually seeing it flipped around? Why don't you actually see an invasion of women into male spaces? Why don't you see that, guys? It's only happening one way. You're seeing the invasion of women's spaces by males. I mean, like 99% of the time, man, we're not hearing like nothing really about women actually invading like men's sports, for example. Quote, this result is not only impossible to square with Title IX with the broader guarantee of education protection for all students, the court added. This brings the total number of states where Biden's rules have been temporarily blocked up to 10. 10 and counting, I believe, man. I believe it's actually going to be more states as well that's going to actually ban this stuff. Women's sports advocate Riley Gaines celebrated this win. Quote, this is a huge win. I don't think we have seen this kind of decisive action 2 years ago. The gender ideology house of cards is crumbling, and it's crumbling fast, she said. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I hope every generation following mine has the same opportunity to compete and succeed that I was fortunate to have for most of my athletic career. But if it's up to Biden and the progressive Democrats, they won't. Yeah, you women, man, the Democrats, man, they're not going to protect you, man. They are so say the party of women, but really, guys, they're the party of men. They are, man. This whole transgender ideology, man, they love this stuff. They virtue sitting on this stuff all the time, man. And guess what? It's destroying you, women. No woman, man, should be supporting the Democrat Party, man. But it's going to take a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. And you know what? You're going to wake up one day, you're going to be like, wait, what happened, man? Why aren't there any women on this sports team anymore? Why is there nothing but trans people or males? Well, mainly because you guys voted for this stuff. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.